Good morning, sir. Myself Dakshayani from second year CSE A section. My topic for CAA II assignment is object or event handling in Java. Introduction about event handling. Definition of event handling in Java is a mechanism that controls events and defines what should happen when an event occurs. The importance of event handling. Essential for developing interactive and responsive GUI applications. Examples for the events, that is user interactions like clicking a button or pressing a key and moving the cursor like this. And the second example is system guaranteed events such as windows closing, opening, etc. The components involved in event handling, those are event source, event object, event listener. Event source, the object that generates the event, example button. Event object, it encapsulates the information about the event including type and the source. Event listener, an interface that defines the methods to be invoked when an event occurs. Java's event delegation model, it is a concept which has a design pattern where an event source delegates the handling of an event to a listener. An event occurs on a source, which is known as Stack Overflow. The source creates an event object that is also known as Stack Overflow. The event object is passed to the registered listener. For example, tutorials point. The listener processes the event accordingly. And the advantages of delegation model. It promotes the separation of concerns, enhances the code maintainability and scalability. Event classes and listener interfaces. Event classes, it defines the types of events. There are three types of events, that is action event, mouse event, key event. And the listener interfaces, it defines the methods to handle specific events, which is also three types: action listener, mouse listener and key listener. Implementing action listener, the purpose of this action listener is to handle the action events like button clicks. Implementation steps, it implements the action listener interfaces. It overrides the action performed method. Register the listener with the event source using add action listener. For example, the code button equals to new button, that is written in a text click me. Button dot add action listener, new action listener, public void action performed, which is the actual action performed, and next print the button, it is clicked. Implementing mouse listener, the purpose for this is to handle the mouse events such as clicks, presses and releases. There are 4 steps to implement this mouse listener. First step, implement the mouse listener interface. It overrides the methods like mouse clicked and mouse pressed, etc. Register the listener with component using add mouse listener. This is the example code. Implementing key listener. The purpose of key listener is to handle the keyboard events like key presses and releases. It has 3 steps to implement. Implement the key listener interface. It overrides the methods like key pressed, key released, etc. Register the listener with the component using add key listener. This is the example code. Like we have to take first text field dot add key listener. It is the key listener and new key listener. Next public void key pressed. When we press the keyboard, it occurs an event. Next we have to print the same thing, key pressed, that is e dot get key char, and implement other methods. This is the example code. And by using adapter classes, the purpose of adapter classes, it simplifies the event handling by providing default implementations for listener interfaces with multiple methods. The common adapter classes, there are 2 common adapter classes, which is mouse adapter, key adapter and window adapter. For example, here is a code. frame.add window listener new window adapter. It is a method, and in this method we have to print the exit button, like public void window closing, window event system.exit. Best practices in event handling, that is thread safety, separation of concerns, performance consideration. First, we have to know about thread safety. It ensures that event handling code is executed on the event dispatch thread to maintain thread safety in Swing applications. Separation of concerns. Keep event handling logic separate from UI code to enhance maintainability. Performance considerations. Avoid long running tasks in event handlers to prevent freezing the UI. Use worker threads for intensive operations. This is the conclusion for event handling. Thank you.